Kitty, 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 kitty. There we go. As soon as it starts, then I start getting the throat chakra stuff. Hello, good morning. Excuse me. Bring stuff. I've never been in this part of the country before. My name's Marge. I'm a Hale empath. I just like having these little talks about how I feel about things. I put a lot of data together and research a lot of stuff, and I put them mishmash and merge them all together here. And I saw Marge was having trouble streaming this morning, and I might be having trouble too. Who knows? What I see? I went to school years ago for computers, and for years and years I did desktop support where kitty. That's his cat tree. That's where he hangs out in the morning. And I was the person that would go to your desk and help you fix your IT issues and your connectivity issues and stuff like that. Sometimes I'd have to go to doctors' houses and weird and stuff like that. So I got a lot of years, of experience of trying to figure out if people can connect to the not. What I've determined is that if you're supposed to connect, you're going to connect, and if you're not, it's just not going to happen. There's not really much more. It could be the shadow banning. It could be the time that I'm on the internet. Everybody's on the internet right now. And the internet companies like to dial down. They like to dial up the need that people need to connect, and then you run through your data, and then they put data caps on it, and then when you've reached that, this month, I reached that in a week and a half. I reached 20 gigs. I'm the only one that connects to so that tells me they did it again. They lowered the threshold of what people can access, and then they force people to have to go to the next tier if they want to continue, doing whatever they do. But a lot of I don't know, all these government stuff, they don't got to pay for nothing. It's just all free access. It's that time of day. They're going to go sit in the sunshine. Animals are such creatures of habit, man. I was talking to Mom this morning, and I was like, dude, they just want to be. I think people want to be controlled because they don't have enough seed of thought to make things happen in their own life. I'm one of those painfully independent people. You're okay, Talk. I just brought the found down here for them, and then they all went back. You like my shirt? I came up with it when I was 9. I'm going to have to... Actually, it's in the wrong... I was just reaching out to the embroiderer because it's in the wrong order, so I'm going to have more made. I owe 5 people one. I'll got to make that right, too. But it's supposed to be yellow, orange, red, green, blue, purple, up that way. It's the color spectrum because we're all just little... shades in the color spectrum. It's your vibe, man. What you do with that? Are you going to help people around you, or are you going to suck all the resources yourself? Stanley's tripping out up there, Mom. Do you see him? Are you watching him? Stanley's more of a show than I am. Anyway, I was going through, I started using pictures I've taken as the thumbnails, and it makes me less sad that there's not a lot of flowers around. The flowers I someone sent me flowers to brighten me and Mom's day, and they're on the front porch getting sun right now. But coming from Oregon, there's flowers everywhere. There's flowers all over the place. It was pretty cool. And so now I go back and I look at the flowers. I got to put this somewhere else because Stanley's too rambunctious. He keeps moving the laptop around because Stanley's cat tree is my laptop stand. Anyway. So I was going through, and all the animals that used to come and visit. That was I'm looking forward to seeing what my new blessings are, because it seems like everywhere I go, I get better and better blessings. That's why I call this talk purple pineapples, because that's what those reminded me of. Those little flowers. I wonder what those are. Those were at the church up the street. But I also missed the corner store that was up the street. I got to drive like 4 miles to get, I want to go to the closest corner store. It's different. It's definitely different. I'm excited to learn because I got my plate so I can go out driving and looking around. And I get all excited, fired up. Mom doesn't have an appetite much either. It's about to be spring. I love spring. It's my season. I was born April 9th, the 99th day of the year at 11:01 a.m. Yeah. So I moved my pictures behind me so Mom could see it because she faces this way. And I was like, Mom, you like it better like that? And she's like, yeah. Because they're behind her usually. They were over there behind her. And she's like, but I look at them all day long even though they're over there. But now she doesn't have to work as hard. Oh, Ma. Anyway. Today's the last day of Pisces season. Then we're going into freaking Aries tomorrow. My horoscope was really good today too. Benny, you were just out. They're all fired up. Everybody's fired up. If it's going to be an indication like yesterday, I don't even know what's going on in the world today. Oh, you want up? Artie's being a bed hog? Come here. Come here. Benny, come here. Come here, Benny. Come here, Benny. Come on, Benny. Come on. Come on. He has to be come on, Benny. Come on. He has to be escorted up onto the futon. Because his brother's mean to him. The dynamics of these critters are freaking hilarious. So, right on radio today, I don't know, that guy changes around his times of his premieres. So, he's done it a few times, so that just tells me that, like, relying on any set time. So I just set a reminder. Because tonight they're going to have Roseanne Barr on there. Which is kind of exciting because he's kind of a tiny too, but because Jesse, I just got a message from her. That was cool. Great timing. Because of her and her story and her truths, more and more people are going to start believing mine. Because she has better hair than I do. No, she's got a better story, man. I got a good story, but I ain't witnessed the stuff to the degree that she has, and people are coming to their Jesus. Either that or they're going to their demons. Either way, it's getting good. It's hard. We lose people. When sometimes we don't even know, like when I didn't get the same parents I started out with, because Mom had a stroke when she was 38. I was 15. She also had her course of life that was much different than mine. So, like, I don't know. I don't need to get into all that. My point. So Roseanne's gonna be right on radio today, and Jesse's about to freaking reach the next level of her experience. She's gonna be in the books. She's gonna be in history books. She is, and maybe I might be a reference point in those history books. That'd be cool. Wouldn't that be cool, Mom? Look. I'm like the least militant person. This is my basic training picture. This was 20 years ago. 2000. Before Operation Iraqi bullshit. See, because I knew I was going to be looking out for Ma, so in order to do that to the degree that is comfortable for me and her, I knew I'd have to go to college. So I said, all right, I will sign my life away. 6 years. You get 6 years, you give me a college degree, and then I'm taking it back. And then the universe said, you know what? Things are going to change for you, and they did. Choo. So... and then we got this, the other side. We have very different experiences in life. We came from the same womb. Look at that. He is so much more successful than I am. He's high in California politics. He's in the Guard. When I was in the Air Force, we made fun of people like him. But because they have the education, you know, lawyer, la 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 la, I'm a boss, la 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 la. We had to move to freaking New Mexico because of the hard space. I'm not going to help you. I will do you a favor by not helping you. And all I wanted to do is be closer to my nieces. Isn't that funny? 2 different heart spaces. 1989 to now. 2000 to 2006, because I ain't playing that bullshit patriarchy game. And now I tell stories about all the stuff that I've seen in that 6 years, all the fraud, waste, and abuse, and seeing how it leads up to what's going on in the world today. It's also interesting. So, I don't know. I just know I'm getting all kinds of warnings. I don't know if the stream is coming through or not. But there are considerations to consider. And I don't always keep my stuff updated, because sometimes the updates break stuff. So I wait to see how it works on other people's. And let's see. I'm on OBS 24.0.6. You know, I wonder if there's any known issues at YouTube. YouTube. Detector downage. I use that site a lot. And also troubleshooting. If you have like satellite internet or satellite. Yeah, last week I had a problem. It was really super freaking torrentially freaking windy a week. 8 days, whatever it was. I was like, are you kidding me? It's just me. Mom watches Longmire on DVD. Anyway, and I went outside. He's like, okay, well, we reinstated your, because they give you tokens to carry you through. Well, okay, we already reached your $70 worth, so if you want, here's, to get as much data you had, pay that much. It's just, it's all freaking crap, dude, because they know they're freaking, we're about to step into an age of freaking technology like no other, because my mind is already working. I'm an inventor. That's what I do. I come up and I create things that that works for people. And I've lived through so many problems, you know, us poor people, us freaking, we're the resourceful ones, man. Us, the people that have lived in need and in lack, we're the ones that know how to make freaking comfortable situations out of crappy life circumstances. You know, we're the ones that are always looking at the silver lining in shit. Because, you know, life has given us a